shall be called Dotar Sojat, my right arms.
Arms, 'cause he's got two.
If they shake hands when they meet each other, which hand do they shake?
Maybe they shake two hands.
Okay. So like both the right side?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cinema Soirée, and for today's movie we're going to be watching John Carter of Mars, or is it John Carter from Mars? Or just,
it's just John Carter.
Just John Carter. Okay, so we're watching John Carter, a movie that I remember hearing about when it first came out. Don't know a whole lot about it. I just know it's kind of infamous for losing a whole lot of money for Disney, but it's one of those movies that I've heard is actually pretty decent. So I guess we can check it out. Are you excited about seeing this?
I don't have any idea what this is. I don't know when it came out. I've never heard of this movie.
This came out in 2012.
Oh, okay. See, I still don't know what it is.
Okay, so this is a good first time watch for you then. All right, so this is John Carter.
Zodanga, the predator city, moving, devouring.
When he says the Predator City, I think about the Predators from the other movies.
What other movies?
The Schwarzenegger Predators.
Oh.
Like, oh, that's where they come from.
Remember, it's not sci-fi if it's not on a desert planet.
Of course. That's how sci-fi is, right?
Well, Disney sci-fi.
How come in sci-fi they always use like swords and stuff like that? You would think.
Oh yeah, okay. So like you talking about like lightsabers and stuff, because I was like they use like phaser blasters and stuff too, like light beam blasters.
Well, I mean, I just don't get how in societies where it's like, oh, the technology is so advanced, but we go back to primitive weaponry. I mean, they have guns there on the ship.
They also run out of bullets. I just 3D printed this.
Yeah, it looks like it's 3D printed.
Being a fool is a great luxury, Sabzan. Get up. We serve the goddess. And she has chosen you to receive this weapon. Do as we command and you will rule all of Barsoom.
Are you really a ruler, though, if someone else is above you in a way?
Oh, because the goddess would be above him?
Yes.
Those are pretty trains.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, too. Those are cool carriages.
Yeah, they are.
Mother always said that Jack never really came back from the war.
It's funny how old pictures, they would be posed like that because they have to be sitting there for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, just get comfortable and don't move.
But they do have old photos of like when people moved, like with the blurriness of it.
Yeah.
He insisted. No embalming, an open coffin, no funeral. Ah, you don't acquire the kind of wealth your uncle commanded by being like the rest of us, huh?
What'd he do? Pull like a Romeo and Juliet? Did he pull like a Romeo and Juliet where he got that stuff that made it seem like you're dead?
It was his private journal. He was most explicit that you, and only you, would read its contents.
Like, I can't read.
I'll leave you now.
Nah, he's too rich to not know how to read.
Again, my condolences.
And congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on all this wealth that you just obtained.
Yeah.
Now get on home.
Now, I do believe he done told you to get on out of here.
That was a very short time to... He was like, right now, get out.
Yeah.
Presence is requested up at the fort. I suggest you come peaceably.
And if I don't?
Just wanted beans, man.
It's true. What the hell is he saying now? What the hell is he saying, Buck? He said.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
They looked outnumbered. Why are you going back? Just get away. There was no reason to do that.
I was gonna say he had no obligation.
then let them go.
Yeah, I would have just ran away.
That's what I mean. It's like you didn't even know them, and then they were having you as prisoner, and they started the fight.
Yeah. And you're out in the middle of nowhere. Where are you gonna take him?
That's
With fool's gold.
You see what I mean earlier when I was saying, like, why do they always use like swords and stuff like that in sci-fi when guns are so much better?
I have no idea.
There's a reason people don't use swords in warfare anymore.
I thought that thing like transformed into different things too. So why can't it just transform into a gun?
No, that was specifically a knife. I don't think it was like that super weapon.
Oh.
It actually does just have like the Mars atmosphere, so he immediately suffocates.
Oh no. He just, I guess, hit the button before he got back, and then he ended up in the office. That's why he died in 5 minutes? I don't know.
No, this was, I don't know. Maybe he just left.
Gravity's less in Mars?
Yeah, it's smaller than Earth. That'd actually be kind of cool. It would probably, imagine, take some bit to get used to.
If that's a way of going about it, yes.
That'd actually be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not sure how much less it is than Earth, but I know Mars is smaller than Earth. Just skipping. Remind me one time I was running down a pretty long hill, and I felt like I was probably running like 20 miles an hour and
oh yeah,
barely even trying.
I can see that, yeah.
And then I was worried about stopping towards the end because I was like, if I just stopped, I would start tumbling.
And now you're never going home.
Oh no. Probably belongs to one of those things. Or they belong to it, whatever it is. Since I wouldn't know what those things were, I'd probably be like, oh, I don't want to be around them when
I agree.
they break out or whatever. See, they have firearms.
Yeah.
Like how both of them were in Rome too.
They're both in Rome.
Yeah, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony.
That's funny.
I guess they were fans of the show when they made this, when they're casting, or the casting director was fans of Rome. Yeah, both of them. So it's like, it's just kind of convenient that they're both the allies here. What about if I got facial tattoos like that?
Nobody should get facial tattoos. Nobody.
Expectations placed on you.
Unless they're really cool ones.
No.
It's like, why can't I get a job? Well, how come no one hires me and you have a bunch of facial tattoos?
He will spare helium.
Now, facial scars, that's another thing, but you have to earn those.
Yeah.
In marriage.
He is a monster. You must refuse him.
He's already on his way here.
Sure, why not?
I mean, part of being a princess is alliance building. Sorry.
That's kind of your role.
Yeah. There's also another side that you could take, and you could be sneaky and kill him at his most vulnerable moment.
That's true. Then good luck getting married later on.
Yeah, that's true, but
That'd be annoying.
being surrounded by all those babies?
Yes.
Oh. Babies for sale.
Everyone grab a baby.
Oh, I guess it is kind of just grab your own baby.
Or grab a baby. First come, first serve.
Meanwhile, the other baby's getting away, so somebody else got that baby.
No, he would be ridiculously strong compared to the rest of them. I mean, I don't know how they could actually, someone could subdue him like that. Kind of cool to have an extra set of arms. Be very useful.
They have another pair of arms.
Yeah.
Hana hana na mi. Robin's fruit.
Oh. That's a little different though.
I mean, you'd have a lot more arms and a lot more legs
Yeah,
and
but
a
it's
lot
not-
more other things.
It's not quite the same thing. But yes, that would be a cool power to have. He never should have told them where he's from.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't. Jedek means king, and then his name was Tell whatever. Why are they treating him like a hatchling? I don't understand.
I don't know. Because, I mean, there they do have, like, human, like, I guess I want to call them humans because they're not, but I mean, they have others that look like him, so I would think they would assume he's one of those, but just different, obviously.
Yeah, because they do know about the other white apes. They call them.
Yeah. Is that just what how they treat the white apes, I guess?
Babies love snuggles.
That's true.
Nice monster, dog.
And it's just a puppy.
I wonder if they put him there to guard the hatchlings.
Yeah, probably. See, that's what I was talking about. He would be very strong compared to... That's why he can jump like he does, because he's just strong in that environment. Oh, I thought that was another one.
I did too. He's just very fast. Yeah, I'm
teleporting.
I'm guessing he's there to watch the hatchlings. They don't get away. See, because he's watching.
Oh yeah. Don't they know what that thing's for?
Yeah, they would.
They'd be like, "Wait, what are you doing here?"
You killed him with one blow. Wait. I understood you.
Was it a stuff he drank?
Yeah, he said that. It's the voice of Barsoom.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
Oh, branded. Now, does that mean he's a slave, or is that...
Maybe just a punishment?
Oh, okay. That was a... She gets punished a lot.
Yes, instead of floggings, they just have, like, brands.
For another mark, Sola.
I guess that...
Next offense will be your last.
Oh, there's plenty of room.
I got room on my head.
Got the front, too. Arms. Just break the chains again. You've already established that he can do that, so just do that. Those wings almost look like they're solar powered.
Yeah, they kind of do.
She's a human. Sola.
Again, he's getting involved in something he has no business to be involved with.
Maybe he's just one of those people that's just like, I'm gonna do whatever the frick I want at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's not very smart.
No, but there are people like that.
You are ugly, but you are beautiful. Like a thorn.
You lost your wager. You must pay.
You lost your wager.
And he will be called Dotar Sojat, my right arms.
Arms, because he's good too.
I don't fight for anyone.
You know how humans are dominant between left or right? Or they like that, but it's like left, right, up or down?
Which one is your dominant?
Yeah, it's like, because they have forearms, so it's like, yeah, I'm right top dominant, or I'm left top dominant, or left bottom dominant. Their firearms also look more conventional, like what we would imagine a firearm would be like. I would think with extra arms, though, that they'd be designed differently.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It'd be like them having a guitar and it's like a regular guitar. It's like, well, no, if with extra arms you would have designed, if that was your culture, you would have designed your instruments differently. So I just think weapons would probably be designed differently as well. If they shake hands when they meet each other, which hand do they shake?
Maybe they shake two hands.
Okay. So like both the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. There's like, it's a little design element. It's like, oh, they have extra set of arms, but if you really think about it, it's like that can have a lot of ramifications on the culture and the society.
Your ships cannot sail on light in Virginia.
No, Professor. See, our ships sail the seas.
Is he, so he's gonna bring air travel to the world? Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
Is that how he gets rich, rich, rich?
I think he got rich just because of the gold.
Jump for me. Enough. There will be time for
I mean, it's a cool trick, but I mean, why is everyone so interested to see it?
Mercury.
Then Kosu.
Venus. Then Earth. Us.
That is Jasum. You are on Barsum, John Carter.
Mars. I'm on Mars.
At least it's in the same system.
Yeah.
I mean, just right next door.
That's true.
No! No, you cannot enter here! It is forbidden!
Well, maybe you shouldn't get in there then.
It's forbidden to you, your kind, not.
That is true.
There's some kind of writing up there.
Why'd you have to take her?
She like, since he's so much stronger, she's like gets splattered.
That's what I was wondering.
We found this one and the red wench plotting in the temple.
In the temple? How did they get...
Sola led them there.
Sola tried to stop us. I meant no disrespect to your goddess stars. I'm just trying to get
Your right arms were planning to rob you of the medallion.
They must all die in the arena. How could you do this? I spared your life. You must hurry. I mean to release you. I make one condition. You take Sola with you down the riveris.
My Chetak.
I'd rather you died in the arms of the goddess than as food for wild bants in the arena.
It's 3 days' ride. Follow me.
3 days. Days are longer there.
Oof.
Wait, never mind. I was thinking about years. Because it's farther from the sun, so the years would be longer. But yeah, I don't know what the days are. Oh, it's actually pretty similar to Earth. It's 24 hours and 39 minutes.
Oh, well, that's really
and
close.
35 seconds. Okay, so I guess a day there would be longer, but not by much. It's actually kind of crazy how its rotation is pretty much almost exactly the same as Earth, all things considered.
You don't know how long their lifespans are. She could be like 100.
They age like Tolkien elves.
I cannot marry him.
I mean, she could easily catch up to them. They're going pretty slow.
They are going fairly slow.
She is a princess.
A princess of Mars.
I mean, you're surrounded by two princesses, kind of.
A princess who didn't want to get married, so she ran away.
No.
So marry the guy and save your people.
Yeah. No, I am willing to sacrifice a lot of my people in a war so I don't have to marry him.
Exactly. That's what it sounds like to me.
It's like, suck up your pride.
If you had the means to save others, would you not take any action possible to make it so?
No good will come out of me fighting your war.
I would lay down my life for helium.
Just not your marriage.
Yeah, just not your whole life, because you don't want to have the kids or anything. Just
Yes. I ran away.
Yeah, if you really do care about your people, then you would just marry him if that's going to end it.
yeah. Unless you have some insider information that said, okay, even if you marry me, I'm just gonna use that as the whatever, and I'm still gonna kill your people.
Yeah.
But I so feared that it
But
would
no,
be
it,
the end
it
of
literally
us.
just comes across as her being selfish.
Yeah.
Here. It's like, yeah, that's how alliances used to be made all the time. It's like, oh, we conquer your kingdom. Okay, we'll marry one of our princesses to you and as a truce, and now we're an alliance.
Yep.
And, okay, fine. They don't tell her that her side started it.
This is real.
This is my Polly Pocket.
And so is my cave of gold.
And it's like Minecraft, the dog just stays there forever.
No, they teleport to you.
That one does teleport kind of too,
Kinda,
yeah.
yeah. That's the Minecraft dogs. They don't teleport. They're just really fast. That looks like it'd be fun to just kind of raft down a river like that with canyons.
Yeah, but that's also like super like steady water too, so that would be really calming.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It'd be
Yeah.
fun. It's not like it's a adrenaline one. I don't know if you could really jump like that off of a boat. Because I mean, the force is from pushing down, but I mean, with the boat like that, I don't know if it'd really work. I've been on inflatable rafts. I don't think I've ever been able to jump like that. And I know I've tried because diving into the water, but yeah, you can't really jump like you normally would.
It's almost like a badge.
What?
That thing he has. I mean, yeah, it also it teleports you, but he just opened the door and stuff. It's almost like a badge to get you in places.
Yeah.
How did she know to do that?
Because the script said to.
It can be harnessed. Do you see? This entire structure runs on 9-3 isolates. Mother Isis.
It's 9 because there's 9 planets.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
There's 9.
There is 9.
I felt the heart of a man willing to lay down his life for others.
What a joke.
A man willing to fight for a cause. Here. On Barsoom.
The cause is for gold.
Right now, I think she's the cause.
I mean, that gold is as good a cause as any.
Is that other ring supposed to be like his kid?
Maybe. It just breaks the boat.
It might. How strong is that boat?
Doesn't look very sturdy.
Pursue them to the Aeolian plain, then overtake them and capture the Red Woman alive.
I was too late once. I won't be again.
I'm gonna grind out some XP.
Yeah. Well, like you said, if they're level 3 and he's max level.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's way powerful and stuff like that, but the jumping around just looks kind of goofy too. It's almost funny. You know, I can definitely see why this movie cost so much to make, though.
I don't know how much it costs to make.
I can't remember exactly, but I mean, I just know it was probably like a couple $100 million or something like that back in 2012. Oh, this was $250 million back in 2012.
Wow.
I mean, that'd be a lot even nowadays.
My life.
If you actually believe what you believe, yeah, kill her. Yeah, you'd kill him. Exactly. There's no hesitation.
You hold the power, princess. The power of life. Over me and over all Barsoom. With our two cities united, anything is possible.
What did he say to change her mind that we weren't already saying?
Yeah. He didn't tell her any like new information. She knew that was the terms.
From what she tells me, you can get us over there.
He's like, I can't bring you.
I only carry women.
I mean, he doesn't have to do it in one jump necessarily. I thought he meant like multiple jumps across the buildings.
Well, they got in, so it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
This is the harem.
Sure. Yes.
Oh no, it's the ladies in waiting or whatever they're called.
The harem, yes.
The harem.
I fetched him, as you commanded.
Thank you, Countess.
That's way more awkward than a handshake, by the way.
No.
Yeah.
It's traditional Zodangan, worn by the groom's mother, I'm told. It's a little vulgar for my taste, but my opinions are about to become irrelevant.
And fight for helium.
No. What about fight for you?
That's what she's saying. And I don't even see why you would care.
She probably doesn't even know what that means, because that's an Earth thing.
Say it now. Ok Ohem Okte.
I still wouldn't trust her.
Ok. Ohem. Okte.
He ends up on like Pluto. He ends up on like Pluto.
Jasu, say it. Yes.
He just jumped out the window. He didn't leave. Even though he should have.
Yeah, he's still there somewhere.
I mean, obviously, he wasn't just gonna actually teleport back to Earth, even though he should have.
Who are you? American. Who are you, sir?
American.
Sir. Definitely the South. The Carolinas? Virginia?
I mean, I call people sir because my mom's from the South. I'm from the North.
I say that because military background.
Oh, that's true.
After tonight's ceremony, when the two moons meet and vows are exchanged, she and anyone else with knowledge of the ninth ray will be eliminated.
In effect, cutting the head off the beast. Quick, clean, and precise.
See, if she had that knowledge, then I would have been like, okay, there you go. Then now you have no reason to marry him. But she didn't have any knowledge.
Or if she did, she didn't say that, and that doesn't. And there's no reason why she wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
It really was just like, I will let this war continue on because I don't want to.
And then as soon as I get captured, I cave.
Well, she didn't even get captured. She could have killed him.
That's true.
I don't understand her logic in all this. Unless I just missed something.
Well, I missed the same thing because I don't understand it either.
You don't have a dog in this fight. Is that how you would say it in Virginia?
It's true. He has no dog in the fight, so why does he care? Be like, okay,
he has a dog in the fight.
Societies divide. Wars spread. And all the while, the neglected planet slowly fades.
Puppy.
I don't know. 'Cause I feel like even when we're at our worst, we always tend to find a way to get it back.
Well, it's just cyclical. That's poor green screen work. The effects have actually been decent throughout the movie, but let that one slip through. In that.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah, that's rough. All the budget went to the alien creatures.
Barely. Okay, you escaped from the city, but now you have to go back to the city to save the girl, so...
Yeah.
Cool.
Get on.
No! Fox, do not fly!
Neither do humans, apparently.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Oh, I guess back then they didn't, yeah.
no, they didn't have any flight. Or any flying plane. Isn't there like a way you can unlock that? Because they always seem to break the chains.
Yeah.
Leave Atharkia's head
I mean, you would think that they would just unlock it. And also, if the chains are so weak, where
I was gonna say, couldn't he just open it? Oh, but he's was another change. Maybe they strengthened them when he was gone.
Yeah, but they still just like chop and it's broken.
That's true.
They want to have something that restrains someone who's all super strong, but they also want it to be easily broken. It seems contradictory.
I knew it. They were gonna fight each other.
That'd be funny if they did that and they just killed each other.
Yeah.
And that's it. Did it break off? No, it didn't. Oh, that's just a very long chain.
Yeah, you can't give him a short chain. That wouldn't be very entertaining for the audience.
Yeah.
Now we can jump. Actually, he's got that, yeah, he's got that. Yeah, that.
It's a, yeah, I mean, I said it before, just swinging a chain around would be very helpful. Yeah, this thing gives me the Battle of Geonosis vibe.
I claim the right of challenge.
I was gonna say, like, does that mean anyone could just challenge? It's like you would think you have to be like in a certain bloodline or at the very least of their people.
Nope. Yeah, it's gonna, like you said, is either just they're weaker.
Yeah, there's no single person in here that would have a challenge against him or be a challenge to him.
And all this made him rich. He's still reading the journal.
No, the gold did. It's all about the gold.
Uncle, why did you tell me all about Mars? I don't care. I just wanted to.
I know that this is.
It's like when someone, like an old person, tells a story, but they go off on like these random tangents and they come back to it. This is what this story is. It's like, okay, I read this journal saying like, I leave everything to you. And I went to Mars and all this stuff. And oh, by the way, I found some gold in the mountains and that's where all my money comes from.
You have a cousin on Mars.
Yeah. Maybe they're like Americans because their solution is to shoot everything.
Those guys, yeah.
Yes.
That's why he's leading them.
Yeah. They're the Americans of Mars. Just like the scrappy underdogs who can take over.
Yeah.
Why is Sodanger undefended? Where is everyone?
They haven't been repositioned outside Helium. Only a small contingent remains.
Yeah, because they're trying to take over Helium.
Yeah.
They're at the wedding. In Helium.
I would not want to get married in a bikini. This is basically a bikini.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, that doesn't seem a very, very tasteful wedding dress. And it's white of all things.
Tharks do not fly.
I like to imagine their armies had to choreograph and practice putting the helmets on in unison. It's
Don't
like,
mess
come
up
on,
that wedding.
we gotta get this right for the wedding.
And then one of them has to sneeze or cough at that moment. You're like, no.
Sodanger and Helium.
He comes in, I object.
Do they do
You
that?
don't ask for that here.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they don't do that here. He just slips poison in.
He's like, no, till death do we part. He keeps having to jump and save her.
This is probably one of the last Disney movies ever made like that.
No, she would have to be the one that saves him.
I know, that's why I said she is kind of a little bit of a girl boss in this though.
Yeah, but I mean, she at least is being rescued and stuff like that.
She's still got her feminine side, but
no, I mean,
you can see it starting to.
Yeah, but I don't really have a problem when it's kind of like both ways, as opposed to just like the bestest ever.
No, even he got rescued by the dog and the green girl, so.
He just keeps getting those little stabs. Why did she hesitate there? And she's like, wait a minute, I'm attacking myself?
Would a princess of Mars ever consider marriage to a wayward Virginia cavalryman?
No.
I don't know what any of that means.
She's like, I was just using you.
Yeah, probably.
John Carter. Yes.
Then her dad comes in. No.
Yeah.
He's like, well, we set this wedding up anyway, so.
I mean, we're already here.
The cake's already made.
Yeah. We already have the caterers.
Husband and wife.
That's still the dress of the guy that she was going to marry's mom.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't. It'd still be awkward.
But I mean, he's dead. It's fine.
It's fine.
Like, I gotta go back and get my gold.
He still has to go get his gold.
Yeah, that's his.
You promised. You promised me gold.
No, puppy. I thought the dog was gonna die in that one battle.
Oh no.
Well, you know, like that big stand.
The big one, I thought maybe too.
Yeah.
Must express the deepest of gratitude for saving Helium.
Please, the honor's mine. Fair enough, Earthman. Now it's your move.
I would just assume I got like knocked out and that was a crazy, vivid dream.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
The reason for my bizarre funeral instructions.
He's not actually dead.
I mean, it's his body.
The door can only be opened from the inside. For if my body dies on Earth, then my copy dies on Mars. You are the key. This is the task I entrust to you along with all my fortune. Protect my body. The Therns will attempt to destroy it. In the time it has taken you to read these pages, they may have already done so.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should have not had this whole story. And
if you just need to protect the body, then like why not like encase it in concrete or something like that?
Edgar.
Hello, Ned.
Toxin. Derived from the puffer fish. Simulates death.
Oh, you're right. It's a Romeo and Juliet type
told
thing.
ya, yep.
I was just bait.
Yeah.
I mean, you still get all my fortune here, so I'm
Far more than that. It's time I went home.
Enjoy my money.
enjoy my money. You get all my money, and all I have to do is watch my body. You never saw her when she looked like that.
That's true.
Oh, now you say of Mars.
Yeah. That's why I was confused. All right, so what did you think about John Carter?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is kind of a confused one. There's some stuff in it I did like about it. It felt like it was kind of a mess.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
In certain situations, they over-explain. In other situations, they just rush through stuff. So it wasn't bad. I can see why it lost a lot of money, though.
Yeah. I feel like they had a good concept and they didn't know how to execute it.
Yeah, I know this is based off of something for, I think, like a graphic novel or a book. I can't remember which. But yeah, it seems like they just had trouble adapting it, and that's why it just kind of it's like that with a lot of stuff when they're trying to. I mean, I'm reminded of Dune.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
The 85 one when we watched that, because that was also the same situation where it was like, yeah, it's kind of cool ideas, but it's a mess the way they adapt.
I don't even think they really introduced his sister either. Like she was just there, and they didn't even say that he was their sister.
In Dune, yeah. But yeah, this one I think it's not terrible. Then there's entertainment to be had with it, but it's also not great.
The entertaining parts were really entertaining, and the not entertaining parts were just like, go away. I don't really want to be here right now.
Yeah, I think that one of the worst things though is you didn't feel like there was any. I mean, no, there was stakes, but it was kind of like I said. It's like you feel like he's too powerful for the environment that he's in. So it's like they have to try to find either like ignore that or they find ways to nerf him, which I guess that's fine doing that. But other times it just felt like they were just like the script forgot that he could do certain stuff.
Well, even like with the love story, it was weird because he was like, from the beginning, he like came off that he liked her, but he wasn't supposed to because he was supposed to be like torn because he lost his wife and kid. So I don't know. It didn't really come off that way. Like the show was like, I swear this is what happened. He doesn't want to be with her, but like the whole time he was like, no, I got googly eyes for you. Like
right away.
Yeah, so it was really everything was executed very poorly.
And me personally, I was just like, I wouldn't trust her at all.
Yeah,
because she was just constantly lying to him and just trying to subvert him to pursue her own goals. And it's like, okay, I wouldn't trust you like at all. Even at the end, like if it turned to find out, it's like, oh no, I was just using you to take out my enemies. I'm like, I wouldn't have been surprised.
No, that wouldn't have been shocking, though.
But yeah, overall, like I said, I don't think it's a bad watch. As far as a curiosity goes, if someone is on the fence about this, I'd say check it out. There's worse things out there. Let's just put it at that.
I guess if you're writing a journal, would you write all of that stuff and then be like, oh, by the way, my body? Yeah, that's the whole thing with like, that's the most unbelievable
they could have killed
part.
Me right now. It's like, yeah, I mean, I was like, you should have led with that. Like, that was another thing. Like, felt like the ending. It was like, okay, we got to rush because we're out of budget now. We need to hurry up and end this.
Well, it's even just like with the Ray stuff. Like, if he was writing in a journal, would he actually include the boat stuff? Like, what would you actually include in your journal versus what they showed on the screen? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's stuff that you probably would have left out that's not important. But
well, even if you're reading a journal, you can't see it from the perspective of other people, and yet we saw it from the perspective of other people.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing was weird. It was executed poorly, I think.
So would you recommend it though?
Not really, no.
Okay, that's fine. But let us know what you think about it in the comment section. If you've seen this movie, what do you think about it? Did we miss something in this, or are we being a little bit too kind to it? We're curious to hear what you have to say about it. And if you haven't, also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see our latest movie reactions, and maybe leave a comment recommending something that similar to this that you think we should check out. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good day.
You too.